Battlefield 6, I think it's going to be the most important release for DICE and EA in the first-person shooter genre in the Battlefield franchise itself. And I'll go as far as saying, I think, and bear with me, that this game will be the most important first-person shooter that's ever been released. I'm so excited for Battlefield 6, especially after Battlefield 5, and I think because they've had more time to play, to develop this game, I think this game, or it has to be, I think it has to be spot on, pretty much 100%. It's not going to be perfect, but I think that DICE and EA have possibly learnt their lesson after Battlefield 5. Hopefully they've listened to the community and they are working on a game that I personally think, if they get it right, if it's going to be modern, will be the most influential first-person shooter that's ever been released. And apart from the fact that I've made it perfectly clear that if Battlefield is not right this time, it's the last chance they have with me. I will not be spending any more money on Battlefield if I don't get a absolutely fantastic game on the next iteration. And, you know, personally, I think that if DICE get this wrong this time, if DICE and EA get it wrong, I think, and I honestly do think this, that this would be the end of the Battlefield franchise. Yeah, I know that was a very bold statement to make, but I think, personally, I think that that's what would happen. I think that the investors, EA, DICE, themselves, they actually know this. I don't think it'd be the end of DICE, because I think they just create a new IP. It'll be something like Battlefield, but I think to get away from all the problems they've had, and if they make a mess of this one, they would have to drop the Battlefield title. Just the title itself, not the game format, and like I say, reintroduce another IP. And maybe that's something they've been working on. There've been so many mistakes that DICE and EA have made in the past few years, and I think they know that. I think they now have listened to the community, and I honestly believe, and I've got my fingers crossed, that this next game, this next iteration in the Battlefield franchise is going to be out of this world. If you're a Battlefield fan, I'm sure you want the same. You want something that's out of this world, near perfect. It won't be perfect, obviously. But, you know, personally, I want Battlefield to go back to the likes of Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, where I think that DICE and EA got it, you know, bang on. There was problems at the release time, and I think there'll be problems with the next game at release time. But if they can follow the history of Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, I think we're looking towards a fantastic game. I don't know what your feelings are on the Battlefield franchise. I know people completely fell out with DICE and EA and the Battlefield franchise itself after Battlefield 5. I mean, I fell out with them, but, you know, I am optimistic that it's going to be a great game. So I'd love to see your comments in the comment section below about what you think, what you want, what you think it should be. Personally, I want modern or near future. And it'd be nice to see what your thoughts are on what the next iteration is going to be in the Battlefield franchise. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon and tick it so you get notifications of when I'm uploading new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, proper optimistic about the next Battlefield, and out.